Good morning, everyone. And today, without wasting our time, guys, we are going to discuss how we are going to do our analysis on this BOM 1000 index. All right. So, guys, as you all understand that based on our strategy, we always start from the higher time frame to the lowest time frame. I hope you remember that. And all in all, make sure that you remember about the nature theory. All right. Okay. So without wasting our time, guys, let us start. As always, based on our strategy, we always start from the higher time frame to the lowest time frame. All right. And on the screen now, we are on the daily time frame, or we are on the 24 hours time frame. All right. Okay. So first of all, guys, remember the tools we always use. We always use the trend lines, ley lines. All right. We always use this brush. We always use this short and long position as we always measure our risk reward ratio. All right. Okay, so let us proceed. So here from this point, guys, okay, from this point, guys, you can see this price we are trending to the downside. All right. So let me try to draw this. I will try to take this trend line and draw it from this point up to this point. All right. So you see here on the daily time frame, we are having this kind of movement. So price we are trending to the downside, as you can see here. We have this impulsive move. It was an impulsive move to the downside. Then correction, as we know that what is coming next is the impulsive move based on our nature theory. So let us try to review our theory. All right. So our theory is look like this. We always have impulsive move, then a correction move, all right, then impulsive move to the downside. So what you have to understand, guys, this kind of pattern, they may be not seen, they may be not clear like it's look here on our demonstration, but what you have to understand is you have to understand the mechanism behind these patterns. All right. Okay. So this one, this impulsive move, then correction, impulsive, it's look like the same on this one. So you know that we understand that what is coming next here, maybe this price, it may correct the upside so that it can find the momentum around this price level, then boom to the downside. So as you understand that we always have impulsive move, then a correction move, impulsive, correction, impulsive move. All right. So this is the nature theory. All right. So this one is look like the same like this one. See? So this is what we expect here. All right. So let us proceed, guys. So now, what are we going to do? We are going to 8 hours time frame. So on this 8 hours time frame, what are we going to do, guys? You have to understand what is the mechanism behind this movement. All right. So as long as you go deep down to the smaller time frame, you can understand that now we're having the clear picture. All right. So you see, now here we're having the clear picture. So this is a correction move. Let me try to draw it with my trend line here. So this it was a correction here. So it was like this impulsive move to the downside, then correction, impulsive move. So what are we expecting here? We are expecting the correction move, right? So you see, we shall be looking here. So maybe we shall be looking for the selling opportunities along this price level. So this it will be our first touch, the second one, and the third one. As you know that based on our 1, 2, 3 strategy, we always sell or buy after the third touch. All right? I hope you remember that. It is not necessary to remember, but you have to remember it. All right? Okay. So without wasting our time, guys, just make sure you keep it simple and clear. Make sure you zoom in and out so that you can see the clear picture. And after zooming, what you have to do, just tweak your trend lines as you can see here. All right, like this. Then tweak your trend line. Just make sure you keep it simple and clear, boys and sisters. All right. Okay. So this is what we are looking for. So now let us ask ourselves, guys. So if this price will manage to break this level, all right? What should we do next? Maybe now, if this price will manage to break to the impulsively to the downside, then we shall be looking for the selling opportunities. But all in all, now what we are trying to focus, maybe this price, if it will come or if it will correct to the upside, then we shall be looking for the selling opportunities after the steady touch. All right, so this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, so guys, what are we going to do next? Let us go to 4 hours 4 hours time frame. All right, just make sure you keep it simple and clear, brothers and sisters. So this is how we keep it simple. So as usual, guys, what you have to do, just tweak your trend lines. All right, yeah, tweak your trend lines again there. Just make it simple and clear. So you see now we are having the clear picture of this direction. So it was impulsive move, correction, impulsive. Again here we have this kind of correction. It was we call it bearish flag. So this is a continuation. The continuation patterns. We always have bullish and bearish flags, right? When we are looking for the continuation. It's look like the same like this one. So you see, I will try to draw it so that everyone can understand it. All right. See. So these are the flags. This is the bearish flag. Sorry, this is the bearish flag. All right. After the impulsive move. So what are we going to do? We have to look for the continuation patterns. You see. Just make sure you keep it simple and clear. So now, what are we going to do next? Okay. Let us try to start this price. I'm going to adjust this up to this level, right? Then what are we going to do next? We are going to, I hope, 2 hours time frame. And guys, what I'm requesting you to do, make sure you are subscribing our channel so that you can be the first one to get maybe our setups, our analysis, so that you can shape your mind. And don't forget to click the link on the the link on the subscription link there so that you can join our Telegram group. All right. So now what are we going to do next here? As usual, guys, you see we had this impulsive move to the downside, then a correction, it was expanding here, expanding flag, then boom to the downside. All right. So what are we going to do here, guys? Remember, after this impulsive move, we had this correction, impulsive, then a correction here. It was smaller, but I hope you can see it. It was impulsive correction. Then what are we expecting here? We know that the nature seal, it always look the same like previous price action, right? So you see, guys. So what are we looking now here? We shall be looking maybe Maybe this it can be the flag, bearish flag, or it can continue to go upside up to this third touch. All right. So this is possible and this is probable. Possibly it can go like this, guys. Just make sure you keep it on your mind. All right. So this is, it can be possible. Correction here, it can go randomly, then boom, we shall be looking for this second touch, third touch, then the downside. So this is it. Possibly and probably it can be like this. So this, it may be the bearish flag, boom, the downside, right? So this is it, probable. So anything can happen, guys. So without wasting our time, let us go to let us go to 1 hour time frame. And you guys, I really appreciate your support and love. Just make sure you are commenting there below. What are your thoughts on this pair, boom and southern, so that we can share and we can discuss, we can change some ideas. All right. Just make sure you leave your comment there. Click the like button there. All right. Okay. So make sure you tweak your trend line as usual. See, just make sure you keep it simple and clear. Okay, again here, tweak your trend line. See, so now guys, let us try to start this price. All right. So you see, from this starting point of this price, we had an impulsive move to the downside, then correction move around this level. All right. Let me try to draw this so that everyone can see it. Then a correction, boom to the downside. So what are we expecting now? Maybe this price, it can go like this. So let me try to draw my trend line from this point to this point. All right. So now I will adjust again. So our first point, we shall be looking maybe this price. It can break to the downside. If this price it will manage to break to the downside, then we shall be looking for the selling opportunities. All right. And if it won't break this price, then we shall be looking for the buying opportunities. Then maybe around this price level, we shall be looking for the selling setup. So you have to forecast the market and keep on your mind that everything can happen. All right. So this is what we keep it simple and clear. So anything can happen. So now this will be our high probability setup. So always try to look for the high probability setup. So this will be our first. Sorry. I hope this will be our okay. This will be our first. Then possibly the third touch here. We shall be looking for the selling opportunity around this price level. All right. So just make sure you keep it simple and clear, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, and just make sure you share with your friend, your family, relatives, and don't forget to leave your comment there. All right. I wish you all the best, guys. I can't wait to send this call so that we can eat together. All right. I wish you all the best. I can't wait to see you at the top. Enjoy, family.